Hey everyone, VH here. Thank you so much for joining me today. The event preview for Friday the 26th, the Merry Carnival event. Couple of things first. I'm not doing my normal intro. I'm going into this. I'm streaming tonight on YouTube from 6 o'clock BST. So we're going to do a non-Metro episode live. We're going to do an event chat. We're going to do 300 treasure tickets on my main account. And then we're going to waffle. Part of the waffle is, who could I beat up in real life? We're going to start off with the Abyss faction. They're not allowed their weapons. Obviously, Morax with his machine gun would obliterate me. I'm pretty sure as a massive ball, he would beat me anyway. But we can talk about that. That's fine. And then tomorrow, live streaming from 7 o'clock, you're going to watch me struggle with Fantasy Factory, 640 profit orbs. I'm going the whole hog on the event, doing the whole $200, 100 cores, maybe 150, and then a little bit of like old man ranting. So, with that all said, please like and sub. Hopefully I see you tonight. Let's get into the actual main event preview. So, first up, Profit Orb Summon event. It's changed. It's got better. That's great. We like that. The main part of it stayed the same, up to the soul symbols. We get the hero. This month we're getting Vesa. We also get an extra core. Nothing to sniff at. It's nothing great, but it's fine. It's something free, right? Now, you get Basilisk this month. I moaned last month. I think you should be able to pick your hero. Whatever it is, what it is. You get your 15 glorious relics, nice, and we get 2 of the treasure tokens, tickets, whatever you want to call them, for the main event this month, which is really nice. So it is tied into the main event, the Profit Orb event. Don't worry about it too much if you can't complete the Profit Orb event. It's just a nice boost on top. Heroic Miracle has stayed exactly the same. This month we get Betty as the hero, absolutely fine. Plentiful Gifts. I think this is really good. It's a shame there's no deluxe resource chests, obviously, but all about these tickets, loaded tickets. We're going to go into exactly how many tickets you get, depending on how much you spend or how much you don't spend. You get your 10% refund. It's not exactly 10%, but it's near enough. And yeah, these are the 3 different tracks this month. Fine. Celebration scratch card. I was going to put something here, didn't know what to put. This is just showing you the rewards that you get for doing the main event. I'm not going to go into the main event what you do too much. If you were here last year for it, or if you've seen any other videos, you know exactly what it is. You get 9 circles on a card. They all have numbered between 1 and 9, and you have to reach certain numbers to get certain points. You either want to get really high or really low. Just missing out gets you not many points, but that is fine. This is the feast package. This is where we're spending money. I think this is what they're going to cost. $10, $30, $70, $100. There is no relay. This is what they've done. They've replaced the relay. This is where you get your sign-in book. So it's actually cheaper this month than before. But you don't get any of these little tickets with it, which is a shame. But we'll go into why that doesn't matter too much, because you do get some with the sign-in book, right? I don't know if you can multi-buy these. I presume you can't. I also am presuming you have to start at 10 and work your way up, right? You can't just buy this. So you have to work your way up. Free to play, you will get 50 tickets. To get the 50 tickets, you have to daily log in, because you get 2 tickets a day. That will give you 14 tickets. You get 16 tickets for completing the 8 runs of the event. And you get 20 tickets for 20,000 gems. 1 ticket per 1,000 gems. If you're spending $10, you get the 50 tickets from free to play, and you get 10 tickets from the sign-in book. You obviously also get some contract stories, some cores, profit orbs. This is the sign-in book. I think this is an absolute dub. Last time they put the sign-in book, they increased the amount of contract stories you got. This week they've got rid of that, but they've given you deluxe resource chests, which you can use for soul awakenings, and you will get more contract stories back from using these as soul awakenings, retiring them, than you would get just from here. You also then obviously get the rewards for soul awakening. We also get 10 tickets. Great. If you're spending $30, you get the 60 tickets from spending the $10. You get your 9 tickets from here, and you get 10 from the Profit Orb Party. I know it's not called Profit Orb Party, it's called Plentiful Gifts, but we're calling it Party. You also get 10 cores, the contract stories, and the profit orbs. That's standard. If you're spending $70, you get the 79 tickets from spending the previous 40. You get 21 tickets here, and you get a further 20 in the profit orb party. Again, Contract Staries, Cause of Transcendence, Profit Orbs. If you're spending the $100, 120 tickets from the previous, you get 30 tickets here, you get 30 tickets, additional tickets from the Profit Orb party. You also get double rewards in Fantasy Factory. You get the quick clear on Fantasy Factory, which I think we're going to make use of in the stream tomorrow. I'm going to try it out. It's embarrassing. Let's not get too far into that. And obviously, Profit Orbs, Cause. Lovely. Value packages. They have got better slightly. Gems have stayed the same. Profit Orbs have stayed the same. Tickets have stayed the same. But you get a few more of the candies for the Fantasy Factory. I do wish that they'd put tickets in here. I get why they haven't, and they wouldn't have put 2, 6, 10 and 20, but even they halved it. But again, I think it's a really good event, so I'm not going to sit and moan about that. And finally, this is the Celebration gift shop. So this is what we saw at the start. So you get your points. I think if you look to averaging 200, then that's where you'd look at. So if you're doing your 50 free-to-play tickets, I would say that you're looking to get 10,000. Who knows? You could high roll, you could low roll. So I'm not going to put a figure on it. Most of my event guides have like proper path planning because it is exact what you're going to get. This isn't, and I like that. I know I complained last week and the week before. Like I didn't like the Basilisk event because there was RNG in there where you could either straight up get stuff or straight up not get stuff. I don't think that's good. I think it's really cool that this event has a bit of skill to it and has a bit of RNG. But it's not a case of if you get lucky, you get everything. If you don't get lucky, you get nothing. There is like a really nice middle ground, which I think is really good. Obviously, if you're spending the way the law of averages works, you're going to get more towards an average, whereas if you're free to play, unfortunately, you could low roll. You know, it's just part of the game. The rewards look really cool. This is where, as a free-to-play player, you're going to be able to get your Origin chest, right? So for every ticket you use, every of the golden tickets, you get one of these purple flags. And for every golden ticket, you end up getting some points, which is these flags, which you use for rewards. For free-to-play, obviously, you're going to be looking at these and wanting to get these. This is where if you can't complete the Profit Orb event, say you only wanted 36 of these, it means you have to use 36 tickets, which means you use your daily logins, you buy your gems, and you only have to get a couple from the Profit Orb event. What that obviously means is you're then limited with how many of these flags you can get because you're not going to get as many. I don't think it massively matters how far you want to go. I do think the way the event's set out, it's like, well, you'd maximize it as much as possible because say you decide you only want to stick to 36 of these flags, but you could go a bit further. Win those 2 that you've saved, you might end up getting like really high points and you could have got yourself a much better reward. My advice for you this week is really watch someone do it. I presume MK is going to stream it. Rake done one last year. Barry will put up a video. I'm streaming it live. It doesn't matter who you watch, but I really would recommend that you do it because this is one of those events that if you just go into it blind and don't grasp what you're supposed to do, you are literally going to cuck yourself completely. So watch someone else waste their money on it and then go and spend yours. We're doing it live tomorrow. We're going to be spending the maximum amount of tickets, which is great. So I really hope to see you guys there. If you can't make it, not a problem, but please like and sub. Make sure you're watching my videos throughout the week. It's really appreciated. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and listening. Stay safe. VH out.